Okay, let's move on then. This will be RC versus NGS. It's going to be 5 IVL professionals versus top 5 of COA ranking qualifiers for IJL. But with this, it's going to be Yukipi coming in from NGS with Priestess and Anti-Korean first 2 bands. When they see Soba coming in with a postman immediately chosen alongside with Mercenary here, I'm glad, I'm genuinely speaking really glad to see postman being played quite a lot more compared to the usual. But for now, it's still quite a mystery still in whether he is good or not. I feel like he is good, but also he hasn't been used that much after his nerf. Seer will be chosen out next from RC. We're bringing out the big guns here pretty early on as well. I guess it's just because it's our first time kiting a Hullabaloo too. The coordinator's gun has been banned. I guess the next one just has to be a container then. Who are we going to go, Fire Investigator, or are we going to go Aeroplanist? Aeroplanist isn't a bad ban, but Trapeze is able to catch up towards you pretty fast as well. We're going to go Fire Investigator here instead, not a bad option too. For Yukipi, there is quite a lot of options that he could potentially speaking use, but also at the same time, it's kind of like pretty much very dependent too. It is still very dependent as well. And with that last pick from RC, who will it be? It will be Puppeteer. Not a bad pick overall, especially after his buff as well. You do want to recycle him as much as possible, so I see where RC is coming from with this. But of course, for Yukipi right now, first time going up against a professional team, I wonder how it will go. Because like for them right now, the only option is Hullabaloo, right? Hullabaloo or Goldman. It would be nice to finally see a Goldman coming out, even if it's not from a professional team too. So Hullabaloo. Okay, it will be Hullabaloo no matter what. I guess Hullabaloo just have more of a chance of winning. And I guess he's easier to play as well. But there are good Goldmans in CN, so I really look forward to seeing some Goldman games, if it's possible too. But with that, Hullabaloo here will be choosing up against a team like this. Seer is going to be really... Well, Seer will get an owl when it comes to containing against Hullabaloo, I feel. There's a lot of room for Seer to actually play around. But with this, we're going to be able to see Postman, Mercenary, the Puppeteer alongside with Soba's Seer. Yeah, my brain. And it seems like Yukipi will be spawning at bottom left near where double 11 is S palette is currently located at. But of course, with that, let's move on then. It will be Postman with Need to Reflex here, with Need to Reflex and alongside with Flywheel and double tie turner here on both Puppeteer and the Mercenary. Meanwhile, trump card Insolence with Peepers as our persona trace for NGS Hunter Yukipi on that Hullabaloo. Okay, brilliant. Let's just see how well Yukipi can do here, especially against the pro team too. There's a good chance that he can get scouted right before qualifier rounds as well. So if this is a really good Hullabaloo, I think RC will scout him. I think RC will 100% scout him. But with that on mind, let's move on swiftly towards the game then, shall we? Now then, Hullabaloo, let's see where we are going to go to. We're going to go look at Rowley, who is already making his way in towards Graveyard, but that's a white ball immediately registered on towards our Postman there, which is pretty darn fast. But of course, our persona trait will be trump card Insolence, which with a dog bite, with exhibitionist, drop down speed boost. Forgot what it was called, Control Freak, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Control Freak, Wanted Order, and I'm quite sure there was Berserker there too, but could be wrong. No, there's no Berserker. That Berserk. Okay, Postman first chase. There is a Tram Senpai near, but you could go on Tram. Yeah, let's go on Tram. Why not? But for Yukipi, there's no need to actually get on towards the Tram. I mean, he moves fast anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much on that side note. There's going to be Rowley here, who's very well, Yukipi is already here. So let's just say we'll drop down one of our items. Okay, that's going to be a double hit on towards Rowley. That's a beautiful owl there used as well. We did manage to get a bite on there. However, with this, white ball is still a little bit annoying. There is a mud ball and we're going to be able to get Terror Shock down there, thankfully. Cypher Machines overall, 80 seconds in towards the game, a really good down. 80 seconds is really good. For Hullabaloo right now, a win game is Very possible here. Very, very possible here. I'm just going to check if my voice is recording. I'm a bit worried now. Oh yeah, sorry. Hullabaloo there's a huge chance of Hullabaloo winning here, so I don't think there's much for Hullabaloo to worry about, unless we perform a really good rescue. But also at the same time, it's good to see City coming back. I think City, Soba, Mono P, yeah, they're back. They're back. Yeah, this was the original team comp, because it was Kiria that was fully in for them last season as well. But at the double hit on that mercenary, Yukipi is insane. My god. Against a mercenary as well, and that's a beautiful dodge there. Immediate double hit as well. Wow. I feel like NGS can beat RC. I do feel like NGS can beat RC here. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh my god, this is insane. That's gonna be a drop down there. That's an immediate pickup here for Yukipi. That Hullabaloo is insane. This Hullabaloo is actually insane. We're barely 3.5 Cypher Machine done. And it was an after half rescue. No way. Oh my god, this is a true Hullabaloo main. This is a true Hullabaloo main. This is what a Hullabaloo should look like. We have one more double surprise. Are we going to drop it down to see where Mercenary is? Drop it. We didn't. We didn't. That's unfortunate. We do know where Sobat is though. So that's going to be one Mercenary down on the ground. Going to be able to trapeze over this one. But see it with no items left. There's double surprise. We have to be very careful here. That's immediate hit. That's a snowball. Good. We are now just missing one mud ball. Can we get a mud ball on time? We couldn't. The fly, but mud ball they will be applied anyways. There's a red ball remaining on the hands to use. There is a red ball remaining on the hands to use. We are being very... Oh, beautiful Palestone. Very diligent here. But it seems like RC is able to pull themselves back right after that as well. That's a red ball. Good. That's a red ball still register. And snowball there. And there's a mud ball right now. Mud ball. We're going to have to wait mud ball down. Good. We know that Merc has use of self-heal. However, Merc is very closely nearby. Oh, well, he popped it, I guess. So that's fine. But Merc has to rescue again, though. That's the only issue. Now, the good news is that Soba did kite for quite a long time. So, at least we're going to be able to see, we didn't manage to jump over that one. That's unfortunate. Hullabaloo, I guess the Mercenary double pad didn't manage to drop down any blood throat, so that's unfortunate too. Soba, that's one hit. We know we're Mono P. We're teleporting to Puppeteer. Oh, this is not good, I feel. I don't think this is good. I don't really think this is good. That's Mono P. First pallet drop, then second pallet is nearby to play mind games around. Maybe we'll get a snowball. No mud ball applied, sadly. We're still waiting on here a little bit. That is no hit. That is a hit with red ball, thankfully. And now one more ball left to use. Want to play around here for a little bit. Okay, hold on. Puppeteer, 8 more seconds. Each 8 seconds is just so much. Oh my god, just about. But I mean, with this, it's kind of like, hi, how you doing today? Oh, that's a hit down. That's good. That is good. But not much remaining, I guess. They all have borrow time. If we can get Mercenary down here, potentially 3k. Because Mercy can be slugged. However, Seer with that owl is a little bit annoying, isn't it? Ooh, I do think Seer can give them the owl support mid to late game. I do think that is possible. But for now, that will be a no damage rescue, thank god. Mercenary has been spotted out here immediately. That's going to be a double ball registered. And of course, a triple on immediately is a few seconds afterwards. L pad out. We do have owl. No, I will just say we're still waiting. Okay, that's gonna be hit down. We can teleport. We can teleport. But I don't think chasing after Puppeteer is a good idea. I don't. I really... Okay, we're gonna teleport out towards Seer. Seer, hello to you. We do have an owl, so we need to get a mud ball and a snowball on before we get a red ball. So that's gonna be red ball registered immediately. Okay, that's fine, no problem at all. One more. That's gonna be mud ball. No pressure applied. That's okay. Mud ball finally registered. We're still missing just a white ball right now. Owl will come out immediately, just about on time. However, 20 seconds remaining in the clock here before we can spin again. We just have to wait. We got the down. That's a 3k. That's 100% guaranteed a 3k here, as Mono P is gonna go over to heal the Mercenary. But Mercy has used up self-heal already, so we can just drop down double surprise to see where Mono P is right now. Drop it down. We see, okay, it's pointing straight towards where Mono P is, who's at the exit gate. But with this, we at least now know that it will be a 3-man elimination. Yukipi at 3k up against a professional team. My lord. My lord. Double surprise ready in 6 seconds. Mercenary is... Okay, GG's. Good. Wow. Wow. Okay, Aka will be playing Aka, Bad Andy Curran, and a first officer. So, Gravekeeper and... Okay, let's just say the team name first. Mochi from L. Mochi went to NGS. Damn, I hope this is the same Mochi that I know, but 30. TRD, eyeing, and 58H4 here. We're going to be able to see Aka banning out first officer, Andy Curran, and Seer. Next pick here, potentially speaking, could be... there's a chance that this is a gold man, so Psycho isn't a bad pick. Psycho, honestly speaking, isn't a bad pick. If you want to play a little bit more safer with a triple hit potential, Perfumer. I do think Perfumer is not a bad option against Hullabaloo 2, but it's really just attack speed is fast, isn't it? The attack speed is really, really, really fast, isn't it? But with this, Puppeteer will still come out. I mean, Puppeteer is just a better option overall. But I'm surprised that we let Mech out. Because if we let Mech out, I just feel like this isn't Hullabaloo anymore. This is Goldman. Cody will be the last one here for Aka. Next pick, potentially speaking, I mean, Seer is banned, so... you could go Priestess, but then it's not going to work against Hullabaloo, so there's that as well. Okay, let's forget about Priestess, Acrobat, Patient, Fire Investigator. 3 options here. Oh, sorry, 4. Aeroplanist. Acrobat, Patient, Aeroplanist, Fire Investigator. You 4 options right now. The best option when it comes to this would be Aeroplanist. Yeah, because of the decoding speed. I think they would be aiming for a little bit more of a decoding speed because they want a guaranteed tie game here. I feel like Embalmer wouldn't be too bad. However, it is still a tough call to play Embalmer round 1. Embalmer round 2, round 3 makes sense. Round 1, no. Not really in a meta like this. Whereas Hullabaloo and Goldman, who can pull distance in immediately as well. But I guess there is Cypher Rush potential too, but they're just too fast. They're just too fast. With this, as the survivors are currently locking in their persona trait, let's see what Aka does have quite a bit of an option, but it seems like we're going to go for Hullabaloo still. Okay, Mechanic will finally be played here up against the Hullabaloo. We're going to have to see how Mech actually plays up against him. I feel like Mech does do really well, but we're going to move on straight towards the area selection mode we go. It's going to be 30 here as Mechanic spawning on Geishas. Gravekeeper in middle, meanwhile the Puppeteer is at near the S-Palace. We're going to be able to see Mochi here at Balcony playing Aeroplanist, and Aka will be spawning up top right. So Aka top right. With this it will be a little bit harder to play, I guess, because right now there's not much left that we can see this from. For me, as long as survivors can get a tie game here, that's all what matters. But of course, survivors can definitely get a tie game. For Aka's bomb picks, I don't think you should let Mech out. I just think Mech is too much to be worried about, especially with that Cypher potential as well. When you need a 3-man elimination game, this might be a tie or even a win for the survivors. But as of now, we're going to have to see what their persona is as well. They're going to run it down with triple suicide builds. Well, there's going to be triple tie turners, right? And of course, Mechanic here with Ninja Reflex alongside Wish Flywheel. Aeroplanes will be bringing Flywheel in exchange for borrowed time, and of course, Ninja Reflex on the Puppeteer in exchange for borrowed time. We're going to be able to see Aka here with Insolence, the Insolence trump card, sorry, alongside with Abnormal. This will be NGS versus RC here. Day 2, match 1, game 1, second half, as we will now move slowly on towards the game. Okay, Aka's gonna run straight towards... Aka's gonna run straight towards the mech first. However, there's a few things that we need to keep in mind. Oh, nice dodge from 30. There's a few things we need to keep in mind. Snowball still applied. We can drop a doll down in between the pallet. We can drop a doll down in between the pallet to buy more time. Yes, it will feed presents, but the good news here is you can only spin once. Right, you can only spin once, and that's honestly speaking just about it. 30 here will be spotted out once again. We're going in towards more of a tighter area. That's going to be a mobile there apply. We have to be careful of red ball. Red ball will finally be applied on towards the pressure here, but of course the white ball here has to be a little bit more careful about it. We do not have our Insolence pop just there for first presence, or we could definitely trapeze over and get the head down. Right around now, White Ball would be able to get a drop down there, thankfully, but the doll has been deployed there too. Cypher machine wise, it's 3 ciphers at 50%. Overall, not too bad. However, Mech Stall is still out in the field, so the tie game here is 100% guaranteed, no matter what happens. We do know where GK is. However, GK, I feel like that was a panic shovel still. Mech decoding immediately. It doesn't really matter. Look, it doesn't really matter. If you can force some items out of Hullabaloo, that's all really what matters here too. Now we just wait patiently and see where we go. We're going to you know what, I think the pause from 30 might have disrupted the survivors flow, because they were doing really well, but it seems like Mech right now is not doing good at all. Mech, okay, you know what, if we it's just theoretically speaking, Mech should be doing well against. Okay, we managed to get a hitter. That's good. That's still a double down though, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, Mech will be dropped downs very soon too. Right now, what we're doing is we're just trying to wait around here for a little bit to see where Mech is going to land on, while we do also chair. Okay, well, we do also pick up the GK just to see where he is, of course, and try to land some items on him. Please don't lag, guys. Jesus criminy. Oh, we're lagging. This is brilliant, isn't it? But I mean, with that, Mech managed to vault over once again. There is still a red ball left for him to apply himself on, and I don't think he's going to be able to survive for any longer here as well. So that's going to be us just playing around the... Okay, we're back. That's going to be Mech down. There we go. We used a small gap. As this is lagging. Oh, I don't know why this is lagging. That shouldn't be lagging. Should not be buffering that much. But Gravekeeper right now is currently healing Aeroplanist. We do see where Aeroplanist is, so I don't think it's just gonna be a matter of time before Aka manages to catch up here as well. So it is still pretty hard for the survivors to be able to get much from this as too. Mochi, we're currently on the run. It's a bit unfortunate with that terror shock hit down, or else it definitely could have been a tie, I feel. We are lagging really darn hard. As Mochi here, Aeroplanist. That's some items registered, thankfully. But we're just missing one snowball. Can we get it? We got it. There we go. Hi. You know, a good nerf for Acrobat is to reduce his pallet range. And I think that will completely kill him off. Wow. I do think, yeah, if you reduce his pallet range, it will completely kill him off. Even if it's by like 1 centimeter or 1 inch, it will completely kill him off. But with this, it seems like Hullabaloo will be able to. We're gonna be able to spot out Hullabaloo. Okay, that's no hitter just yet. Be careful of Terror Shock. No Terror Shock. That's good, but it is still a Hullabaloo we're talking about here. So with that, we're now currently waiting. We're just missing one white ball. We are just missing one white ball, and we managed to get hit. Okay, that's good. That is good right there. With this, I'm just going to say that the ciphers aren't enough. Isn't it great that Hasha brought abnormal here? If it wasn't for that Terror Shock and abnormal, none of this would have happened. For NGS, this is really bad. Really bad. Gravekeeper is gonna make his way into the rescue. Don't think this is a good idea. But I guess he wants to look for a pushback. Oh, well, I guess GK just wants to look for a pushback. We want to be very careful here. Okay, we managed to get in. That's fine. As we're buffering here once again. Brilliant stuff. Well, we did get a rescue. There's a lot. Sorry for this one. There's a lot of pauses. It's not me. My network is good. It's the broadcast. It is really the broadcast. We didn't get hit there just yet. We're gonna wait around a little bit. That's gonna be finally. Aeroplane is going down. And you know what? GK is also going to go down. We're missing one full cipher machine, and that cipher machine has been abnormal before too. 5884. Gravekeeper stuck in middle right now. There's only just one puppeteer remaining. I'll be honest with you guys as well. It's going to be a 4-man elimination, so we're going to speed things up. It's also the fact that this game was pretty laggy as well, so I don't think it was enjoyable for anyone. So we just speed this up as much as possible, and we'll move on towards the next game. But for day 1, Aka is the one that actually gets the 4-man elimination on Hullabaloo. I mean, yeah, he is. But let's congratulate the 4K here for the survivors, for the hunter. Okay, brilliant. I'm half asleep. Let's move on straight towards game 2.